Alright guys, welcome. It is time for another Be a Pro mode with Kocur and the Saskatoon Blades. So remember before when I said I wasn't sure if we'd catch the Brandon Wheat Kings? Well, we're only 5 points back of them, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. And in this set of games we are playing the Regina Pats and the Moose Jaw Warriors. So we got a couple of bottom dwellers we're facing. And then we are also playing against, I can't recall who the other team was. Let's see. Edmonton. Okay. Edmonton Oil Kings. Where did they stand? Alright, so they're right there with us. Although, we have games in hand, so... Yeah, we're making our climb towards the top of the standings. We do have time and chances to catch up to the Brandon Wheat Kings. We just need to keep on keeping on, I guess. So, let's get right into it. I know the videos are long. I know people are probably not watching all 3 games. We'll probably restructure the format a little bit when we get to the NHL or the AHL, but for now I want to keep on chugging through these junior leagues so that we can get to the draft. Alright, we got a home game against the Edmonton Oil Kings. There's Doc Emmerich. We don't care what he has to say. And the opening face-off is won by Saskatoon. We skated into the attacking zone. Kocur setting up in the slot. The pass goes down low. It's intercepted by Mayo. And he heads it out to Eller. They pass it up. They play a little bit of horizontal hockey in the neutral zone. Eller tries to dump it in. Kocur bumps him. Martin feeds it up to McKechnie. Crossing the blue line. Pass it down low to Kocur, the wrister, and a save. Now Kocur feeds it out. Martin down low. They score! Nice goal there by Stovin. Off the feed from Martin. And Saskatoon is off to an early 1-0 lead. Stovin from Martin and Kocur. Well, Kocur got his own rebound down low. He fed a pass right out to Martin. And he finds Stovin down low, making it 1-0. Off the first 2 shots of the game in the opening shift. And now Saskatoon is on the power play. Face off in our zone. There's the shot, goes high. McKechnie with the puck in behind the goal. He battles with it. And Edmonton wins the battle and clears it down the length of the ice. Saskatoon forces us out behind their own goal, and he put a shot in on his own net. Okay. Alright, well, thanks for that, EA. Like crazy AI. It's like Paul Coffey back there putting it in on his own goal. Puck's flipped out of the zone. And once again, Saskatoon has to set back up. Oh, and a giveaway in front, and a save was made. Oh man, he passed it right through the gut of the ice, right into the slot, and now Kocur into the attacking zone. Drop past to Stovin, finds McKechnie down low, the shot goes wide. And Edmonton will clear it out to center. Krupik recovers. He looks for a feed, he finds Kocur up to McKechnie. McKechnie has it along the sidewall, back to Krupik, down to Martin, he scores! Martin in the low, and Saskatoon has a 2-goal lead. What a nice feed right there, right into the low slot. Martin was very well positioned, and he beats him on the blocker side. Martin from Krupik and McKechnie. Well, this is good timing. This is what we need to do while we're facing Edmonton, Regina, and Moose Jaw. Well, Edmonton, they're up there in the standings. Regina and Moose Jaw low in the standings, but now is the time to accumulate some points, especially while the offense is clicking. Edmonton back into our end again. He takes the puck down low. He's pinned along the wall. He kicks it out, and Kocur takes it. Passing it up to Stovin. Stovin across the blue line, topping at the top of the circles. Down low to Kocur, the backhander. Misses the net. Now Kocur battling for the puck. He bumps man, knocking him down. Across at the top of the circle, the shot in hand with the save. There's a wrister, hand seeing it all the way. Kocur hopping out on the ice. Puck down low, the shot, they scored! Oh, Kocur only just got on the ice, so the rest of the team set that one up. The puck went down low behind the goal line, and a feed right out into the slot. And once again, now this one is Brett Stoven's stick from McKechnie. And man, the Edmonton Oil Kings, and who is this goaltender? Day. He is going to have a long night. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull him if another goal scored here in the first period. Face-off lost. Edmonton into our end, and they are offsides. Another face-off loss. Mayo takes the puck. He's knocked off the puck by McKechnie. McKechnie to Kocur. Oh, it was intercepted. Back the other way. Dumped in behind the goal. It's around the boards. It looks like, who got it? Number 6. McKechnie with the puck now. Pass it up to Stovin. Stovin waits for his teammates. Tries to feed it across to Kocur. The pass was blocked. Now it's to McKechnie, the shot, and it's saved by Day. Edmonton back the other way now. And we'll sim to the next shift. 3-0 in the first period. Against a team who is pretty close to us in the standings, so this would be a really nice win. Kocur knocks him down as he dumped the puck in. Down low, feeding it up to McKechnie, over to Stovin. Stovin crossing the blue line. Waits for his teammates. Feeds it to Kocur. The shot goes wide. Back to McKechnie. Stovin tries again. Oh, the puck was almost momentarily loose. They finally cover. The boys mix it up in front, and now we're going to have a fight. Kocur drops the gloves at the top of the crease. He throws 2 right hands. Now they tie up. They grapple. Another right and an uppercut by Kocur. A right hand. The helmet is off. Kocur firing punches back and forth. Oh, they tangle. Uppercut. Across that miss. One that landed on the jaw, and down he goes. Kohlhauser is dropped by Kocur hard in front of his own net. He took exception to Kocur poking at the goaltender and issued the challenge. Kocur was glad to oblige, and he dropped him with a hard right. 5 minutes well earned by these two. Oh, and then Edmonton answers back with a simulation goal. Who knows what's going to happen in the simulation? This game could get interesting. Puck down low, Kocur again, poking at it. There again, taking exception. There's Kocur with 133 penalty minutes on the year. Alright, they feed the shot down low and they scored. The initial shot looks like it hit somebody. The goaltender reacted to the initial shot but could not recover for the rebound, and Brett Pollock puts home the goal. Here's the initial shot from the slot. Hit a body, the rebound, and Ham didn't have much of an option there. We also got a little bit of friendly interference, and we only have a 1-goal game. Face-off won by McKechnie. Higson feeds it up to Kocur. Kocur's pinned along the wall. He protected the puck and he dumped it in deep. Mayo takes it. They battle for it. McKechnie wins the battle. In front today, who covers? We have the waning seconds of the first period. An offensive zone face-off deep in the Edmonton area. Face-off won by McKechnie. Back to the point. The pass was blocked, and Edmonton feeds it out. It looks like they have one more opportunity. He waits, feeds it down low. Dixon intercepts, and the period is over. What an eventful first period right there. Saskatoon was kicking on all cylinders early on. Edmonton answered back themselves in a couple, and we had a nice scrap in front of the net. Saskatoon up 3-2 as we head into the simulation. And Saskatoon Blades end up winning that game 4-2. And we will face the Pats. Yep, Regina Pats in game number 2 of this episode. Training, alright. Got 5 hours, so we'll go 2 with lateral movement. We'll dump 2 into power skating. And we will dump the final training hour into endurance and durability with sprints. You can see how the strategy is paying off. Agility, acceleration are up to 77, balance is up to 80, endurance is up to 81, so that's really good. Speed is up to 77, so we're getting there. And the physical categories, he's almost in the 80s all around. Fighting is trailing behind, but as we've seen in that last game, we're no worse for wear at most of the fights. So here we go. Game number 2. First period simulation. Blades up 1-0. Oh man, I need to slow down, the water is almost gone. Alright, we lost the jaw to Regina, now they are in our end. Tries to feed it out, the play was broken up by McKechnie. Back out to center ice. Brooks takes it, passes it along to Cooper, he's dumped by Kocur. The puck in behind the Saskatoon goal, now feeds it up to Kocur. He's trying to beat a man far side, protecting the puck behind the goal. Pass it out to McKechnie. Oh, it was loose, and the puck was covered. Kocur leading the league with 118 hits to go along with all those penalty minutes. We're leading the league in many categories, so like I said before, we might either adjust the sliders on this difficulty, or we might go up to the next level when we get to the pro leagues. And there was a wrister that was blocked away. Now here comes Cooper. He has the puck, stopping along the side wall. Now they pass it up to the point, down low, back up to the point again. And the pass was fed in. Ham was easily able to cover. Oh, and Saskatoon gets an opportunity on the power play. Face off in the Regina zone. They were tied up. Stoven got in the scrum, but then he lost to Steele, who clears it down the ice. in behind the Saskatoon goal. They look for a breakout. A misplay. Brooks took it. And Saskatoon recovers, passing it up to Kocur. Kocur dropping one back to Stovin. He feeds it down low. The puck is loose in front. The backhand and rebound, and 2 saves were made. And Regina clears it down once more. Saskatoon takes it behind their own goal, working for the breakout. Feeds it up to Kocur. Kocur down the right wing, firing the shot, and a save was made. Stovin gets the rebound, passes it to Kocur. Puck was blocked. Kocur gets control, passes it back up to the point, and it goes out of the zone. One more setup opportunity. Well, maybe even this 1 minute. Stovin has it into the Regina end. Pass it to Kocur. Shot was blocked. They cover. This line with McKechnie, Kocur, and Stovin really producing a lot for Saskatoon. Ooh, and it looks like there was a second power play. Is that right? Oh, maybe it might be the same power play. I'm not sure. In any event, 30 seconds to go on the power play. Dixon. Kocur hits McKechnie accidentally. Down low to Stovin. The shot and a rebound. Steele takes it and dumps it down the ice. Dixon with the puck. Passes up to Kocur. The pass was wide. Regina with it in the neutral zone. They play catch as they kill off the final couple seconds of the power play. Pass up to Stovin. He intercepted the pass anyways. Down the zone at the top of the circle. Shoots and a save. Kocur spraying the goaltender. Okay, still 1-0 in the second period. Kocur takes to the ice with the puck in the defensive zone. There's the shot and a goal. A goal off the one-timer in the slot. Not much Kocur can do about that one as he was just getting on. It must have been a bad change. Now, I'm not sure who goes off for a line change when the other team has established possession deep inside your zone. Apparently that's what happened, so we have a tie hockey game. Stovin had his stick lifted momentarily, still maintained control of the puck. Martin to Stovin. The shot on the backhand was saved. Steele. Pass was intercepted. McKechnie fed it across to Stovin, who fanned on the shot. And Regina comes back the other way. Passes it back up to the point. Now it's down low. Steele to Harrison. Down low. Intercepted by McKechnie. Here comes Stovin. Stovin across the neutral zone. Down low. He takes it. He's pinned along the sidewalls. Now he feeds it to McKechnie. Up to the point to Hayjack. Down to Martin. Kocur gives chase in the corner. He gets the puck. Wraps it around the boards. Stovin up to Higson at the point. Over to Dixon. Down low to Kocur. He turns and shoots. The save was made. McKechnie now. Back to Dixon. Down low to Kocur. The shot just missed. Oh, Kocur hits Williams. Kocur causing a little bit of havoc in front of the goal. Whipple with the catch. Well, yes, it was a long shift there by Kocur, but we had some pressure and a couple good opportunities. There you see he got 2 defenders' attention, leaving at least one Saskatoon blade open for a shot. 21-9 in shots on goal. Saskatoon is really peppering them, but the goaltender is putting on a solid performance, keeping them in. Harrison intercepted the pass that was in the slot. Back the other way they go. Kocur pokes it. He gets control. Passes it up to McKechnie. McKechnie across the blue line. Down at the face-off, circles the shot, and a save was made. Face-off win. Crew picked the shot. It was wide. McKechnie. Back to Stovin. Shot. They scored! That one looked like it may have hit Kocur, then bounced back for another rebound opportunity. And Sam McKechnie gets the goal. Kocur gets credit for an assist by getting hit with the puck. I guess he'll take it. And we are back to a 1-goal lead. Stovin blocked that shot, and McKechnie now takes it, passing it to Stovin. Cross ice pass to Kocur, the shot, and the save was made. McCammon back the other way. Across the attacking zone, he goes in deep, feeds it across, and then he was not able to find the puck for some reason. It's right out in front. Oh, what a save was made. Bam, Kocur with a hit in the corner. Kocur digging it out the puck, feeds a pass over to McKechnie. McKechnie drop pass to Dixon to Kocur, the save. Oh, the puck was loose momentarily, but Regina recovered. Now they're back into our end. Hansen to Smith, back to Harrison, back to Smith. Looking for a feed across, McCammon, and a save by Ham. Alright, we're in the final couple minutes of play. In the second period, the puck is iced, so we will have a face-off. Really? Wow, that was a short shift. Was on just long enough for the puck to be iced. And the coach decided that he didn't want him taking the defensive zone face-off. Hansen back our way, pass it across to McCammon, looking for a feed. He turns with it, gives it to Smith, up to Williams, cross ice pass, the shot was blocked, into the corner. McCammon down to Smith, back up to Williams, down low to McCammon, the puck is loose and Ham covers up. Alright, so that'll do it for the second period. Saskatoon ends up with a 2-1 lead. They were dominating in shots, so we'll let the simulation engine take it from there, and we'll see how it finishes up. I had a player, whoops. Alright, so we did end up with a 2-1 win. We'll play one final game against the Moose Jaw Warriors. Ooh, looks like we get Brandon in the next series, so that's going to be fun. Alright, so we get the third period of this game. Goals. First period simulation. There you go, 4-1. We got Kocur with the simulation goal. Stovin, Graham, Sloboshin, I guess. Alright. Second period simulation. Graham gets another one. 5-1 with 22 to 16 in shots. So Moose Jaw, Moose Jaw are being dominated. Alright, so with this kind of lead, I guess it's time for us to be able to possibly goon it up a little bit. Let's, oh, looks like we already were gooning it up. Alright. On the ice, puck in behind the Saskatoon goal, Zajac. Zajac has it, feed it up to Kocur. Drop pass was blocked. Howden is hit by Kocur. Kocur protecting the puck? No. He was bumped off the puck and back the other direction. Now they cross the blue line. Down low, looking for a feed. He found one. A save. Zajac with the puck. at the top of the circles along the side wall. Wonder why we're playing with Sajak right now. Long simulation. Oh, I guess the coach knows what he's doing. We have a 6-1 lead. Okay, that's more like it. We're back on the ice with McKechnie and Stovin. Face off one, Dixon down low. McKechnie takes it, feeding it to Kocur. The wrist shot was blocked. McKechnie with a try, goes wide of the goal. Stovin down low, Jensen intercepts. And back the other way comes Moose Jaw. He was bumped by about 3 blades. Down low, the shot goes wide. They feed it up, it was tipped, and McKechnie takes it, feeding across to Kocur. Kocur with McKechnie, tries to pass it back to him, and it was intercepted. Back the other way comes Moose Jaw. Into our end. Cross ice pass, and it looks like it was broken up. Saskatoon will break it out. Alright, into the Saskatoon end. Has the puck down low, feeding it out. Martin has it. Waits for his teammates. Feeding it to Kocur. He hit the post. Regina. No, we're not playing Regina anymore. Moose Jaw, the shot. Saved by Ham. I was trying to issue a challenge, but was ignored. Alright, anybody want to go? Anybody want to go? Nobody wants to go. Oh, they hit the post. Right off the face-off. Nice breakout pass to Kocur. 1 against 2. He dekes with it. Shooting! It goes just wide. That was a dangerous shot. Oh, Kocur with the bump. Kocur! Oh, he rocked him. Nice interception there at the defensive end. Feeding it up to Kocur. It was a bad feed. They give chase. Oh, and then they negated the icing. Oh, and a hit in a boarding play, and now we're going to have a fight. Valentine took an exception to that punt, that check. Nice uppercut. Now Kocur with the right hand. They're tied up. Kocur's bucket is off. But he landed a couple, 3 right hands. He's wrestled down. They fight back up to their skates. A couple more rights. He's wrestled down again. They fight back up to their skates. A right hand and an uppercut, and he drops him. What an interesting scrap. Valentine had to stand up for his buddy as he was boarded. And the two guys exchanged punches. Fell down a couple times, got back up a couple times. But in the end, Kocur was victorious with another fight win. Making a name for himself here in the in the Junior Hockey League. And we're going to have another fight right off the face-off. All of this stemming from that boarding play. And then the fight win. Here we go. Kocur eats a right. He gives a right. And another one. They exchange. They're not grappling, and now they finally tie up. Nice uppercut there. Another run. Oh, Kocur with a couple rights. The other dude answers back. Who knows what his name is? Uppercut. Oh, this guy's a toughie. Oh, and Kocur just barely edges him out. What a tough scrap that was. But Kocur still gets another fight win. Just by the skin of his teeth, boy. That was one tough customer. Oh man, so now you're going to tune in? I'm in the final period. But you can catch these episodes on my channel after YouTube finishes processing them. Yeah, I usually do 3 games, first period, second period, and third period. This would have been the third of those games. The hockey game is over. Saskatoon Blades ended up winning 6-1. Kocur with a couple of scraps to add on to his league-leading penalty minute total. and gain some more fight experience. So I guess we can take a moment and go through some statistics and the standings, as well as maybe our player attributes. Well, I have one joiner watching anyways. So here's what we have. 35 points on the year. +12 goals, 23 assists, 158 penalty minutes. We are at +8. And we take a look at our categories, our attributes. You can see our skating is what I'm focusing on a lot when I do the training. Also, I'm just hoping that all the physical play while we do the games is accumulating attributes, and it looks like it is as we're nearing the 80s there. After I get up to the 80s in the skating, then I'll start focusing on more of the shooting categories. So there's that. There's the individual statistics. And take a look at the team stats you see here. We got the Saskatoon Blades catching up to Brandon Wheat Kings. Oh, we have caught them in points. Wow, we caught them in points this episode. For a while there, this team was looking like they were out of reach. So, very nice. Very nice. Still, they have a game in hand, but we really made some ground on them, I'm telling you that. Our offense is kicking it. They're more of a defensive team, but we get to play them guys in the next episode, so that's gonna be something. We get them, we get the Kamloops, and we get another game against Regina. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. If you like this episode, please leave a like, maybe a comment if you had some feedback, or you can subscribe to my channel. I have a playlist set up with all of these episodes, and I am also working on a Detroit Red Wings GM mode. I'll be starting that sometime next week, so keep an eye out for that one. Alright, so leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.